finally marks the end of the journey for my Love Island recaps. The last and final recap of Love Island Season 6, the reunion. Now, I just want to start off by saying I was very underwhelmed. Very underwhelmed by the reunion. I had high expectations and they failed me. Now, when I say they failed me, it's not the cast particularly, because it's like they can't do so much. But I feel like production could have did a much better job. I feel like they focused on a lot of the segments for way too long. Like the behind the scenes of when Andrea got sent home. Okay, I get it. But it's like we talked about that twice in the reunion, 2 separate times. Y'all should have just showed the full unedited video and had a little bit of dialogue and left it at that. But to show it in 2 different segments, like, we don't care. We don't care. But anyways, let's just get into it. PPG looked great. I feel like they looked real pretty. They put that shit on. Yeah. I think overall, everybody showed up and showed out for the most part. I'm not going to nitpick people's outfits. It is what it is. Y'all know. Y'all seen. Y'all guys. But PPG and PPGM, y'all did y'all thing. I love how the top 3 was still coupled up. Still a couple, still thriving, looking good, looking rich, looking happy. Here for it. Nicole and Kendall, I can't say that I'm surprised. I'm sorry. But Kendall always seemed a little... Kendall, okay, so he seemed like a real, like that cool, funny ass friend that is everywhere with everybody. Can invite him anywhere. Like, that's what he gives. So to say that I'm surprised about him and Nicole not being together, or technically they were still together but going through what the fuck they was going through, I'm not surprised. I feel like in the house, of course, certain dynamics can work because they don't have the outside noise, they don't have their phones, they don't have all these people. But I don't feel like I never really seen it working outside the villa, because I feel like Nicole is very like she's a strong personality, right? And I feel like Kendall he wouldn't be able to handle her on the outside. On top of him lying to her face. So from what I gather, it seems as though Kendall had relations with somebody in a hotel before going to Love Island, but lied to Nicole and said that this was an ex-girlfriend he was having relations with. And come to find out, the person who told Nicole that Kenny was lying was Janae. Now, how the hell Janae know? I feel like he could have kept it real. Like, you didn't have it was no expectations set before going into the villa. So why are we lying about things that happened before you even met this person? Like, why are we lying about that? Like, you feel me? That's what I don't get. It ain't like y'all was already coupled up before coming into the villa. You met her in there. Why you don't owe her anything before that, before y'all became what y'all became? So what was the lie for? I just feel like that made it messy. And honestly, if I was Nicole, I wouldn't trust his ass either, because that's how I would look at it. Why are you lying to me before we was even a thing? Like, about something before we was even a thing. Red flag. I also feel like hearing that she was going through like backlash and just everybody coming at her, and he wasn't stepping up and just like basically letting the world know like what it was for real. Like, that's fucked up. Like, that's fucked up. Going on podcasts and not saying what it really is and what's really going on with y'all. Because from the podcasts that I've seen and like clips that I've seen on my timeline, seemed like everybody was dropping and giving the tea once they left the villa. Like, everybody. So, Kendall, why didn't you? I also don't like how everybody just kind of dogpiled Nicole, because, okay, yeah, y'all may all have opinions or whatever, and yes, Kendall may have hit all y'all separately and asked what he could do to make it better, but that's the type of person it seemed like he is. It seemed like he is very manipulative. I'm sorry. He, like, even with the whole Serena and Cordell situation with the Costa shit, like, he's just hella manipulative. Like, he just, I don't know, I don't like that. It just rubs me the wrong way. And I also seen a clip where it said that he kicked out some black girls out of section for being black. Nigga, you black. The fuck? So I don't know, all this stuff that I'm just seeing about him, and then the way he was talking down on Serena during the Casa shit and shit, it's just everything adding up, and it's just like, I don't know, Kenny, I don't know if I'm really, I mean not Kenny, I don't know, Kendall, I don't know if I'm really feeling you. Like, it's not giving. It's giving real sneaky, real two-faced. You can have that. You keep that. I feel like Andrea just gives me victim energy. Like, she just act like a fucking victim. I'm sorry. I hate with people with a victim complex. Like, you're not a victim. You're not a victim. Like, she throw rocks and hide her hands. Like, how you saying all this during After Sun, and then you get on live and start talking shit about Leah, and you get to the reunion and now you want to cry? Girl, please. Hang it up. Flat screen. Please, bye. And she could have kept that long ass rant. Why they didn't cut that shit down? We don't need to hear her ranting for 2 minutes about the same shit. She was saying the same shit over and over again. That's what I meant. Like, they could have shortened segments and made... Hire me next, please. Love Island. I'm here. I'm ready. Let's work. And that's why I say shout out to Leah for sticking up and saying something about the comment, even though that's like her personality. She was gonna say something regardless, so not like sticking up. But I'm happy she pointed it out and she didn't let that shit slide. Cause sis, you're on this stage acting like a victim when you said what you said. Stand on that shit. Like, want sympathy for what? Girl, please. Like, you grown as fuck. Sympathy for what? Ugh. And Janae with that damn paper, she brought out the stapled papers. She's like, hold on, don't come at my girl Leah. I'm here for, I just love PPG down. Like, I love them down. Like, they stand up for each other. They don't let shit slide. And they shouldn't, because the way motherfuckers was talking on these lives that I even seen, and I'm pretty sure they probably see more than me and know more than we do. I have a lot of shit to say too, because where was all this smoke when we was in a villa, sis? The fuck? Now, Kat, you look good at the ring. I'm gonna get that to you. I don't know why you didn't come into the villa looking like that, because that fucking slick back, it didn't do you no justice. But she looked really, really pretty. However, she gives me try too hard. You're trying too hard. Like, why are you acting like you got a point to prove? Like, you should have already did that. We at the reunion now. We don't care. You should have had that energy when standing up there looking like a deer caught in the headlights. Spooked as fuck. Like, where was that energy at then? We don't care. I hate when motherfuckers come to the reunion and act like they just say it with your chest. Why you didn't say it with your chest before? Aaron, Daniela, and Kayla, the fucking love triangle. Over it. So fucking over it. Aaron, first off, why did you bend to that girl that you put your hands down Daniela's pants? Daniela, why you didn't been let her know that shit? Like, and then for him to say, oh, I didn't want the first time us seeing each other in so long to like be a bad moment and bring it out, but you want to bring out that fucking news in front of the whole world and all these people? Disrespectful. Like, where's this? Think with your damn brain, please. So you rather not handle that shit in private, but you want to embarrass me in public. Got you. And hand claps for Kayla. Finally, she went the fuck off. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you should have been gave him that treatment. I'm so happy she had a La La Land. Like, I am so happy. All in all, the fucking reunion, 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 based on context and the content and the segments that they decided to do. On top of having all those people on the stage for what? When most of them didn't even speak, or y'all didn't even at least show them speaking. Like, I understand. Well, I think this was their first time doing a reunion for USA. Take this and try again, please. Next time, focus more on what the fans want to know. Like, scour the social media and see what everybody is talking about, the questions they are asking, and focus on that, because this could have been really, really, really big, but it was just underwhelming. Until next time.